Children make up 1/3 of South Africa's population, and some 20 million of the country's 60 million or so people are said to be under the age of 18 years. Now, the upcoming Child Protection Week aims to place special attention on the youngest in our society. Children enjoy protections from our highest laws in the Constitution, but in reality, many are vulnerable to poverty, violence, crime, food insecurity, and many, many other challenges as well. In fact, a UCT study from 2020 reports that almost 3 million children in our country are orphaned and growing up without the love and care of parents. Today, Social Development Minister Lindiwe Zulu is raising awareness about a community intervention program. In fact, Erin is standing by in Hout Bay at a childcare centre, and she joins us live this morning. Erin, from that introduction, good morning. It's great to see you. Just a snapshot of some of the challenges facing the children in our country, and there are many.
They really are, Michelle, and the Minister today, Lindiwe Zulu, will be highlighting some of the remedies for those challenges in the RISIA program. It's a Xitsonga word which underlines or emphasizes resilience, and that's what the Minister is hoping to sort of highlight and emphasize when she speaks here. We're at this community center which provides resources and support for some of those children. Students and local high schoolers amongst those gathering to meet the Minister this morning. And this program, Michelle, has reached, according to the statement from the department, some 181,569 orphaned and vulnerable children, not nearly close to that almost 3 million figure we hear about. There are social grant banners outside, plenty of merch on various government programs at play to serve the needs of children in the country. And of course, millions of children depend on the state for those monthly social grants. Michelle, also amongst those here today are members of the Safe House team. They run safe houses around the country that provide support to women and children who've been the subjects and victims of gender-based violence. And one of the house mothers is Veronica Cranier. Veronica, you've been based at the house in Capri. Tell us more about the services you provide there to women and children.
We're providing a service for traumatized women and children that's been abused by their partners, their husbands, whatever, and they come into the safe house and they're very traumatized. Some of them haven't even eaten in days. No, they just come with the clothes that they wear on. Some people is lucky, they can still catch maybe a few items of clothing for themselves and the children.
And you were saying that, people come in really battered by their experiences, literally and figuratively. You can see it on their bodies and their faces. What do you do so that they leave in a better condition?
We're trying to feed them. We're trying like the social devotion. A lady that Denise coming in for devotion. They really get God's word. We feed them. We see that they're safe. We see that they get God, everything is done for them. Get a decent meal, decent place to sleep, the place is clean and whatever, so they can relax and heal themselves.
And what are some of the transformations you've seen? I know we were speaking about it just a few moments ago, what it's like to see a woman and her children walking out of your doors and back into life in a better condition.
Guys, it's awesome just to see the smiles on their faces, just to see the way their body looks healthy, they relax, they're happy, not so traumatized, not so downtrodden as when they came in at first. And it is awesome to see that whatever we as house mothers and social development and whatever that is responsible for them has put in so much effort, and that is our rewards that we get at the end of the day, to see them happy, free and willing to go the extra mile for themselves, So
the program the Minister is highlighting today emphasizes resilience. What is the resilience that you've seen in your work at the Safe House?
There's such a lot to learn, there's such a lot to do, there's such a lot to achieve if we just get the right resources and whatever, the financial support. That will make the world of difference for everybody in all the safe houses and in all the places of safety for us.
Now, I know you said that people often will give you donations of clothing and other day-to-day items, but what are the needs of the Safe House when it comes to that kind of support to help you do the work you do?
The resources is if we can have more activities like things like yoga and things like that. That currently there is no finances for them. So, and things like to get the children and the people motivated so that they can uplift themselves. You know what I'm saying? Should they leave the safe houses? Some of them hasn't got employment. The children need to go to school, but they haven't got the finances and whatever. So whatever we get as donations, we try to occupy them, you know, to give them skills to do that, like computer lessons and things like that, sewing classes, so that at the end of the day, when they leave, they can earn money for themselves to support their families.
Veronica Cronje, thank you for your time and the work you do. Michelle, just one example of an intervention at play to help women and children in real need. And you hear Veronica there talk about the importance of skills development and the idea that you teach a man or a woman to fish and then they can go out and provide for themselves and build a better life and a new life. That resilience not only emphasized in the Minister's program to be highlighted today, but also in what we've heard from Veronica this morning.
Yeah, absolutely, Erin. And we'll talk to you throughout the morning as that launch gets underway there. The hope, of course, is that the launch doesn't happen in isolation, but we continue to see real results from the work being done there. Erin Bates is live to us there in Cape Town.